These pieces have quickly become customer reviews. They're some of the best reviewed items we've ever had at HSN. And this next item is a piece that I actually own. And Lou, I kind of like the story behind this. We started out with kind of industrial looking origami. And everybody said, please origami, make it a little bit more fashionable friendly. You know, make it a little more so it looks better in my
Decorator
house.
friendly.
Decorator friendly, thank you.
Friendly.
And they did, and this is one of the shelves that I have at home, and I have it as a part of my crafting world, and I absolutely love this shelf. So what are we doing tonight? We have a great price break on this. Again, customer pick, here's how popular it is. There's over 1,200 reviews on a shelf. When was the last time you built a plastic or particle board shelf and got so excited you decided to go on their website and review it and give it perfect 5 stars? That's never happened, and I know it. But this one has 1,200 reviews.
Isn't that amazing? This is another one of those origami products people get home, and once they open it, they're like, wow.
Oh, yes.
Yes, because it's easy, because it's strong, because it looks good. Let's go over some of the features on this guy, though, because this is kind of a different cat when it comes to origami. For instance, the first thing I'm going to show you is the sides of this. There's lattice work. If I turn it toward camera, there's lattice work on the sides right here, okay? Now, that serves 2 purposes. One, decorative. I mean, it looks, you know, really nice, but the other thing is it stops books from falling off the sides. That was a consideration. We're like, you know what we should do? If it's a bookshelf, they shouldn't fall off the sides. But we know not everyone's going to use it for a bookshelf, so, you know, we didn't want to make it solid, okay? So there's that. Then the other thing is, if you look at the actual shelves themselves, they're perforated, okay? Now, most origami has the wires, okay? These have these tiny perforations. Now, why didn't we make these solid? Well, because a lot of people use these for plants, so water. You want airflow sometimes for different things, but also we had to have some kind of an opening for that, but we wanted to make it small so that little things wouldn't fall through. Right. So if you have little tchotchkes and different things that you're gonna be displaying on here, crystal pieces, that sort of thing. Or little feet on. Yeah, little feet on. We didn't want them to go through. So there's that. Now, in terms of, you know, how this works, well, it's like all origami, okay? You don't need any tools to open or close it. And that's how it's gonna come home.
That's it.
That was it.
Literally, that's it.
If you blinked, you may have missed that. So if I'll do it slowly now. If I'm gonna set it up, I just grab the sides and we pull it open, give it a little push like that, and it sets down, right? Now on the back of this, as you might suspect, there's the origami toggle right there. That is a patented design. You put that through and it clicks into place. Now, I can now pick this up because that's already made this solid. I'm just gonna flip over the top shelf just like this. And of course, we've got one more latch right here. We're just gonna put that in and we're done. Now, the one thing that's different about this is, unlike a lot of origami, it does not have wheels that it comes with, okay? So we have what are known as leveling feet, because, you know, it's a bookshelf, you're gonna probably leave this wherever it's going to be, all right? So the way the leveling feet works is this. If I come down here, this foot, if it's kind of rocky, okay, I can rotate this clockwise, it'll come down, or I can go counterclockwise and it goes up. So you can make this dead level. So with the feet on it, as we have here, the weight capacity is 50 pounds per shelf. There are 6 shelves, that's 300 pounds.
Isn't that amazing?
But wait. If your floor is level, let's say you have a concrete floor tile, something like that, where it's not wobbly, okay, then you don't need the feet. Without the feet, then you can go up to 70 pounds per shelf, and that brings it up to 420 pounds.
That's insane. And it's such a nice small footprint.
Yeah, it is.
And also, too, I love it because you can basically reach the top.
Yeah.
You know, it's not so high like some shelving that you just like, oh, I gotta get a step ladder.
Right.
So let's do colors next.
This is the black, and the black one, it matches back to your other origami. It is a matte finish on this particular piece, okay? So it's not gonna be shiny, glossy in your living room, okay? Let's go down by you. And this is it's either the jade or the emerald. Emerald, it's the emerald, okay. They're very close. Ooh.
There's only 80 of the emerald.
Okay.
Oh, that's very limited.
The emerald green.
It's pretty.
I love that color. That's a nice one. This is one of my favorites. This is the orange.
That's fun.
And I love the orange because it's not like screaming bright orange and it's not too muted. It's just a really nice, warm, fun orange. I love that one. Platinum. This is the one that kind of looks like stainless steel. So if you got stainless steel appliances, you're thinking maybe this will look great in your kitchen. You know what? That's the one you want. Then another of my favorites, the sage green.
And actually, we do not have all the colors available. We've had several of the colors sell out.
Oh, yeah, we have.
So this is it, you guys. This is all the colors we have. All right, here's your dimensions. 24 inches long, 10.5 inches wide, 65.75 inches high. So there's your height for you. And think of that space that drives you crazy. You're like, gosh, you know, we've got those wall spaces that we just can't quite figure out what to put in there, but we're desperate for more organization. This is perfect for that. Again, maybe it's the back of your closet. Maybe you walk in, you have a rack on one side, a rack on the other side, but there's that space at the end that doesn't have anything. You could put that in there, and this is all your shoes and all your handbags. I mean, there are so many things you can do with this. The reason they created it is everybody wanted something that didn't look as industrial as the original origamis, and that's why it's been a customer pick. It's now a decorative origami. It's not such a workhorse looking piece, so now this truly can go in any room. If you've got a kid going off to college, maybe they're moving to their first apartment, maybe you've got a couple getting married and you want to give them really a clever gift, give them an origami shelf. Everybody will rave about it. They really will. You'll think, oh, that'd be kind of a weird wedding gift. And then you'll get the call and say, that's the greatest shelf we've ever owned. You're not going to have the wobble. You're not going to have the bowing. You're not going to have all the problems we have with traditional shelving. And when you move, you downsize, upsize, move the apartment to someplace else. This goes with you. And that's the real difference. You get such great quality, but instead of building particle board and literally just throwing it in the garbage because you're moving to a new apartment, you actually take origami with you.
Oh, you never let it go. That's the thing about you. I mean, people have moved with these many. I mean, think about this. We've been selling these for almost a decade now. You know, people have had them, have moved quite a few times. I mean, I have. So I know how these things put up with that. I mean, and think about where in the house could you use these? Well, I mean, that's up to you. You know, it's up to your imagination. Wherever you want. Right here is set up for a little kid's room. I love it in the emerald green too, because it's just a fun color. You know, and it's a really fun color. But you can see you've got a lot of storage space on here. I mean, we've got everything from diapers and wipes to crayons and photographs and just all kinds of stuff on here. Plus, another bin on top, nothing in there, but another bin on top because you've got the shelf up there. Incredible. Lots and lots of room. Now, for an office, I can tell you firsthand, we use these in my offices and they're great. Yeah, and it's funny too, because the first time I saw one, I walked into the office, I didn't realize it was origami. And I sell it, you know what I mean? I just saw it sitting, it was in the vintage bronze color, which we don't unfortunately have today, but I walked in, I was like, wow, that's a great looking shelf.
What do you guys have on yours?
No, what do we have on our, what do we have on our, actually, yes. It looks, it's 1 a.m. It looks a lot like this right here, where we've got all kinds of office supplies and you know, we still actually do have some printed materials we give out to people and that kind of thing. So we've got just marketing materials and stuff like that. But it's one of those things where typically we'd have a smaller bookshelf in that same spot, and it's not gonna hold as much.
And you know what I mean? Just wasting space.
You're wasting space. I mean, this is just a great way. And you know what? Sometimes you get that weird wall where you can't have something that's, you know, a lot of times bookshelves are like long and flat and low. It's nice to have a tall one that's strong.
And we know a ton of people who will do a whole wall of these. I mean, if you have like this, you're like, okay, I just have a lot of books, or you want to get really, really organized, you can put the little, you know, containers on them, and it looks amazing when you put like 3 of them together against a wall. It really becomes almost a decorative moment for your house. I know it sounds funny, but then if you just change your mind, you're like, no, I need to move that. Or maybe you have company coming and you want to give them their own little shelving space to put all their junk on when they're visiting. We know people just move this into the guest room and allow them to use it, and then when the guests leave, they collapse it up and put it in a different room.
Well, and the cool thing is it's easy to move too. Unlike particle board, you're not moving a particle board shelf, because usually it's like in your carpet and that's done.
And the minute you try to slide it, you hear it crack. Yeah, that's it.
Not with this. You've seen me sliding this one around. It's easy. Now, if you craft, if you sew, Suzanne, I don't have to tell you. I mean, this is great for that.
Yeah, this is what I have. And in mine, I have a ton of my Cricut supplies on mine. My Cricut's actually sitting on my desk, but all the vinyls, which I know you know all the vinyls now.
I know the vinyls.
His wife, Kelly, has a Cricut. All the vinyls, my papers. Now, this doesn't hold 12 by 12, but it'll hold it upright. They'll stick out a little bit, but it will hold 8.5 by 11. So, and again, most of my stuff, I have tons of stuff for all my cards, my stamping supplies. I actually bought this specifically for that. And here's a little FYI. If you want to maximize your storage space, think about origami. That's what we did. My original origamis now are in our storage because we weren't using our vertical space. We had box after box after box piled on each other, and they were crushing everything. I stuck them in there, changed everything. We were able to go to a smaller space because of our origami shelves.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. I mean, it actually saved me from having to rent a second space because of that. I was on the verge, and I was finally decided I'd just jam some more racks in there, and it worked out perfectly for me. So now, this one here, think about this. If you've got a smaller bathroom, okay, this is a great way to add storage to it, because like we have one bathroom that is a pedestal sink. You know what I mean? More of a guest bathroom kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, so there's no room to store anything in there. So when we have company come over, it's like, you know, well, sorry, you know. But this is great for that room because it's not, it's again a smaller footprint, but because it is tall, we can fit a lot on there. And here's the other thing to think about too: you don't want to put particle board in a bathroom where there's a shower and steam.
Yeah, true.
They don't go well together. Okay, the Origami, because it is that powder coated steel. It doesn't care about the humidity, it doesn't care about the steam, it's not gonna hurt it.
Talk about having a patio or a deck.
Oh yeah.
How awesome would that be?
Well, I'll tell you what, for outdoors, in fact, I'm gonna drag this guy back out here. I told you about my dream about one day I'm gonna live in a city, actually let's say downtown, downtown St. Pete. And I wanna live in one of those high-rise buildings that I walk by and I think how these people must live up there. And I look at this and I would love to have a balcony looking out, right? And then have one of these shelves there with like an herb garden on it, you know what I mean? So I can have the best of both worlds. Have my plants, have my flowers, yeah, a little something there. But I want to be able, you know, the 26th floor looking out, you know. I just think that would be really cool. And I know there are people that live in cities like that, and they sit there and they go, gosh, I'd love to have a little garden. Well, guess what? You could use this for that simply because that powder-coated steel on it and the perforations. You can put your plants on here, you can water through this and whatever you want.
It's a great idea.
Yeah,
actually.
I mean, you know, it's a dream.
Also, too, you know, when we think about this too, do you have an outdoor patio area? And you're like, I think our patio areas now are becoming more like outdoor living rooms.
Yeah.
Like, what are you putting all your stuff on?
Perfect.
Maybe you're hosting a party, you want to put all the plates and the napkins and the silverware and kind of make it a center. Because our outdoor spaces really are becoming living rooms, but no one has created shelving for outdoor that's really pretty and can last. They've done little end tables, they've made coffee tables outdoors, but when you really think about shelving, they really haven't come up with
That's a really good
shelving.
point though, actually. You're right, because like we have a patio set that's all metal, and then it has like the cushions and stuff, but there's no shelves.
There's shelves, right?
There's like a couple of chairs, a couch, and a table.
If you're entertaining a bunch of people, or you want to put the beach towels or your pool towels on there, or the outdoor toys, or whatever it might be, that'd be perfect for that.
No, it's actually a great idea. Well, you know what too, though? You know, even people that have like a sunroom, or like here in Florida, we call them a Florida room, where it may not be an air-conditioned space, so you use it like a couple months a year, you know what I mean? But the rest of the year, furniture that's out there, it's going to be exposed to extremes in heat and cold. Particle board plastic, they don't like that. You know, it's not something that they're really cool with.
And they look ugly.
Yeah, and they look ugly. So how about this one, though? How about this, though? So this is something Kelly's been on lately, a she shed.
She's getting a she shed.
No, she wants a she shed.
Oh, of course she does.
Oh, she ain't getting it. No, just saying. She probably will.
Get a new truck?
She probably will. I did not get a new truck. Rick, stop it. Our producer, Rick. No, but think about this for a space like that that's maybe not air conditioned. You know, if it's really a shed that's outside and you're going to be opening up, because a lot of people have sheds now, they're turning them into bars and different things out there. You know what I'm talking about?
My friend has a garage. You open his garage door, it's a full-on bar.
Really?
Yeah, it's
I got to meet your friend.
It's called The Dugout. His name's Doug. It's called The Dugout.
Oh, I like that.
It's super cool, yeah.
That's very funny.
Yeah, it is.
I got to meet Doug.
Bar. But no, things like that, you know, where it's not air conditioned.
Unconventional places where you could use this. Well, and you know what, too? At the end of the day, we were talking earlier about kids going to college and dorms and stuff like that. You know, a bookshelf at a college where maybe they should